Hi there, Ed Bates again from Kilworth Chiropractic, and welcome to our ongoing series of videos discussing the zone technique. And we are now up to zone 5, the muscular zone. Now, as its name implies, the muscular zone is in essence the body's framework for movement and is therefore responsible for keeping you upright and allowing you to move. And its organs include at least 637 muscles, tendons, joints, ligaments, and bones. And there really is probably no clearer gauge to your general physical condition than the state of your muscles. And as you're no doubt aware, the majority of organs in your entire body are composed of muscle. Now, each muscle in the body has a certain degree of sustained muscular contraction that is natural. And that is what is referred to as tone. And it's very similar to the tone that's in a musical instrument. A correctly tuned guitar string, for example, is in a normal state of tone. However, if it's too tightly stretched, its tone is increased, or if it's too loose, its tone is diminished. Now, as is the case for both the body and musical instruments, tone is not a fixed, permanent condition, but is subject to variations. And another good demonstration of how tone can vary can be classically seen in marathon runners. You know, if you compare marathon runners at the beginning when they're much more upright, much taller, and compare them at the end of the race, this is when they're fatigued. Their tone has dramatically decreased and they've become smaller. They've become rounded shoulders. Their heads are going forwards. Their skin is even looking older and tireder because of a loss of muscle tone. So in short, good muscle tone is usually an indicator of good health and vitality, whereas flabby, toneless muscles suggest stability, not only of the muscles themselves, but of the entire body. So this is why it's vital to keep the muscular zone functioning normally. Now, as with all the other zones, the muscles of the body are intimately linked and connected to all the other zones, and similarly are affected by physical trauma or predominantly emotional disturbance. Our thoughts are, as we've discussed before, responsible for much of what manifests within the body. And this is why negative autosuggestion, which is where you repeatedly implant a less than ideal idea in your own self, is so destructive. And as has been demonstrated more and more, it is the reason behind most of our daily problems and our functional diseases. And this can easily and clearly be demonstrated when your emotions are running high. For example, when you're angry or you're stressed, the muscles in your body contract. And that can cause fatigue in your entire body. It can lead to symptoms such as headaches, pain in your neck, pain in your chest, pain in your back, arms and other joints, but also eventually it can lead to muscle weakness and a loss of range of motion in your joints. In other words, you stiffen up. This is why when this zone is unbalanced, it can create acute or eventually chronic muscle pain. It can create stiff joints, asymmetrical muscles, atrophy and weak muscles and muscle spasm. But also importantly, it can also lead to balance problems where you're feeling dizzy or unsteady. And this is because your muscles are involved in what we call proprioception. What's proprioception? Well, proprioception is basically your brain's awareness of where the body is in space. In other words, it's able to determine where you are, whether you're upright, whether you're leaning to one side. But as this zone becomes, I suppose, more balanced, you can then expect to have perfect muscular health. And this is where it leads to a restoration of proper range of motion and movement. It expedites muscle recovery. It improves your strength. It improves your suppleness, your flexibility, and it restores that awareness of your center of gravity. And hence it improves your balance. In other words, in total, you're going to feel a lot better and your body's going to function and perform a lot better. Anyway, I hope that was of interest. Get yourself balanced and stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.